Hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here again on February 18th, Saturday, 2017 at 22:40 in the evening, Eastern Time. It's always amazing how things sort of cluster, Good parts of the day will cluster together. And early in the evening, late in the afternoon, early in the evening, Liz called and said, she said it was National Have a Glass of Wine Day or National Drink Wine Day or something. I don't know if that's the case or not. God bless her. And so she came over and she was going to have a little bit of this Chardonnay. I keep a box of Chardonnay for Liz. And she also brought over some bratwurst and some macaroni salad and some sort of cauliflower broccoli salad thing. And so we ate a little bit of that. I broke out the candles and put them on the table. And then Henry had been out, he'd been over in Pickerington working on a project. And he came over, he brought a Jet's Pizza, or the better part of two, actually. And so he came here, he came in, he, of course, gets telling stories, and of course I can't record his stories. But a lot of them were things that I was somewhat familiar with because he was talking about the Celeste administration during when Richard Celeste was governor in Ohio in the 80 to 91. I think it was 85 to 91. No, 83 to 91. 83 to 91, I think. And I had met him through the work I'd been doing with a couple of the gay organizations here in town at the time. And, he seemed like a nice guy. I mean, I normally am not, my default position is to vote Republican unless the guy's such a loon that I can't bring myself to vote for him. Like DeWine, Trump. Who's that? Oh, Bob Dole. But I actually did vote for Celeste his second time, when he ran the second time for governor. I can't remember who ran against him the first time. Yeah, I liked him. So it was fun to hear stories about Henry's adventures in that administration. And yeah. So I finally was able to get Liz to accept I said, well, why don't, she was using up her data, searching stuff. I said, why don't you just, let me give you my password for the Wi-Fi here. So she got on my Wi-Fi, so that saved her some of her data. Yeah, well, it was a lot of fun. You'll see some of this because I read it right at the very end as they're getting ready to leave. I took some pictures and recorded a little bit of it, so I hope you enjoy this. Oh, said he, forgetting things. And then I came in and I found my nephew, Ed B. He was doing a live thing, one of these live streamy things. And I was able to hop on to the end of that for a few minutes. And that's always great fun to do those kind of things if you're if you're up late enough to take part in them. All right, so watch sort of the tail end of Liz and Henry's visit, and I'll say bye-bye here, and then I'm going to have to go to bed here soon because I got to go to church tomorrow. Don't have to read, but I want to be in decent shape for church. All right, bye-bye now.
Crap in my head.
Well, it's great, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's almost worth the drive to Urbana to eat that stuff.
It is worth it. Okay, so then I've got another funny story to tell you. So I got a text to
Oh, God.
to work a show at the Ohio Theater on February 28th.
Yeah.
Some kind of ballet.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not going to be here.
Oh.
So I texted one guy. He said, no, I'm leaving for Florida that day. So I texted another guy, and he said, well, I was leaving to visit his daughter in Texas on the 27th, Mike, but I'll go down on the 28th and work that show. I said, great, thanks. He said, what's the show? I said, I have no idea.
Oh, you lied.
No, I didn't. I had no idea. I didn't even look it up because I knew I wasn't going to be there.
So he looked it up.
He said, I said, sure, I'll do it. Do you know what it is? I said, no clue. And he said, I don't know. He said, really? He sent a picture of it. He said, I know nothing about it. Do you want to back out? He just sent me, it's a drag ballet.
Drag ballet. I never heard of such a thing.
Oh,
Although it makes sense, I suppose, doesn't it? Yeah.
A drag ballet.
Mike will fit right in, won't he? That's awesome.
Drag ballet.
That's funny.
What is there a title to this ensemble piece?
A time?
No, a title.
Yes.
It's like the Nutcracker.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Well, somebody had to say it.
Here, you want to look at it?
Let's see, Les Ballets, Trocadero de Monte Carlo. Okay.
I've never heard of it.
It must be some sort of established performance piece, I guess, or they wouldn't be traipsing into Columbus to do it.
Oh yeah, now that I look at the picture.
Oh. Well, there you go.
I just texted him back, sorry, I'm going to miss it.
Or is it at the High Theater or the Palace?
The Ohio.
High Theater? Well, I guess the acoustics don't matter so much for something like that at the High Theater. Because you can't hear anything anyway in there. Yeah. Actually, the best place for anything is Mershon. But I've been to several dance things at Mershon. And,
they're pretty good.
Well, and their stage really, because you're right close. I mean, you're close enough to the stage, even if you're up in the balcony. Certainly toward the front of the balcony, that you can see, plenty. Yeah.
You're throwing that away.
Sure. Thank you. Yeah. Absolutely. Glad to. Right. Yeah.
I can.
I'll throw it
on my
away.
way.
I'll throw it away. Unless you're, selling your
Ready to
plastic.
go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Joe.
Well, it's been gala.
I'm sorry I was late.
No. You weren't late. You were Henry.
Yeah, that's.
God bless you. And God bless you.
They call that. They have a name for it. Don't they, Lisa? What does Jared say?
Fine time.
Fine time.
Fine time.
Makes fun of me.
I love it.
Fine time.
I love it. That's great. That's great.
Mr. Fine,
Okay.
thank you for letting us come over.
Oh, thank you for coming over. Good heavens. What a treat for me.
Yeah, more of a treat for us.